You want to actually build a business in today's market. Some of these things are going to apply at least at the conceptual level, but I hate talking purely ideological without giving people high action items. All right, number one, have very clear goals. That is absolutely fundamental. You're going to hear a lot of speakers talk about this, I hope, and you're going to hear them talk about it because it is true. Okay, there are only so many things that are true about building a mindset, about building a business that's actually going to be successful. And so the things that you hear people repeat over and over and over, chances are that those are the real things. And what you have to do is look beyond the trite words to why they have become trite. But having clear goals is one of them. And I mean ridiculously specific goals. Not, I want to make more money. I'm talking, what way do you want to make the money? What exact skills are you going to have to build and attain in order to accomplish that goal? All right, you're living in a new world. It is an amazing world. Who here thinks social media is a massive distraction and worries about what's happening to their kids? Who here thinks social media is the best thing since sliced bread? All right, we've got a mixed crowd. I will say here and now, first of all, technology is a one-way street. And the way that you build something new and incredible is not to fight the old, it's to focus all of your energy on building the new. So don't waste your time trying to stop social media. It's here to stay. So now the question becomes, what amazing things does social media do for us? Because I think it's changed the landscape in the world's most amazing way. It is unbelievable. If you are interested in serving other people, social media is your jam. If you're interested in learning from other people, social media is your jam. If you're looking to connect with people, social media is your jam. It allows you to truly have global interactions with people from all around the world and create meaningful relationships where it starts online, but hopefully, ultimately, you meet in real life. Where's Cage Hits? My man in the Batman shirt. All right, when we did our 24-hour live, we had this crazy guy that none of us had ever heard of named Cage Hits, and he watched all 24 hours. He stayed up the entire time, and we know because we hid Easter eggs during the event, and we said at the end of the event, we have this massive gift prize for anybody that can have found all 7 of the Easter eggs. And there was exactly one person that found it, and that was Cage. Now imagine how I reacted when I saw him in real life for the first time today. We built our relationship online. I'd never met him before 2 hours ago. But as soon as I saw him, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's this guy. Guys, this is Cage. It's him. So there was all this preamble that had gone on of interacting, looking at each other's content, seeing what's important to each other. And you get a chance to do that. So understand that that's the world that we live in. Millennials and Gen Z want to have impact. If you don't know what Gen Z is yet, it's about to dominate your life in the next 5 years. If you're in any way, shape, or form a marketer or a salesperson, impact is big. Now, most people don't know what they mean when they say that they want to have impact. But what they want is purpose. They want significance. They want to know that what they're doing has meaning. Now, the reason this is important to you as a business person beyond the marketing is you need to show people how supporting your company or using your product is going to help them do something that can make them feel good about themselves. Who knows Simon Sinek? All right. So right from him. Start with why. Find your mission. Even I fall prey to that because you don't find it, you develop it. Develop your mission. Figure out what it is that you want to put at the heart of your existence. What is that thing that you want to do? What is that thing that you're willing to dedicate the rest of your life to? My wife and I went through a moment of choice. When we left Quest, we literally could have bought an island and retired and sipped Mai Tais until the day that we died. And we said, do we want to do that? Or do we want to really engage with the world and put something at the core of our being and do everything in accordance with that? And our answer was, we want to free people from the matrix. Now, the reason that I want to do that is because it changed everything about my life. And I feel like I've had to learn every lesson the hard way. And to me, the matrix is that limiting set of beliefs. It's the things that you have unintentionally chosen to believe that limit your view of what you're capable of. for all the people who have not yet made the decision that they can do anything that they set their mind to, that have not yet decided they can get good at anything if they're willing to put in the work. That's my why. When you have that, then you know how to interact with your community because you can tell them exactly what it is you're trying to do. You can build an army around that idea. And I can't tell you how utterly fascinating it is, the way that this has changed the world. You want to connect with people. Don't worry about the technology. What people see is the technology. They see things that they don't understand on a technical level. But you know people. You guys wouldn't be here if you didn't know people. All the technology is a way to reach new people. That's it. But then the interaction becomes the same. Are there 1,000 waste of time interactions that you can have? Yes, just like in real life. And just like in real life, you find those people, you filter to get to the people that you really resonate with. The same is true of social media. All right, don't market, build a community. This is critical, and you have to understand what it's all about. When we were building Quest, we had to make a decision. What are we? Are we the bar that you give to somebody who has six-pack abs and say, congratulations, man, you did it? Or were we the catalyst for change? And what did we want to show the community? And what we started doing was what we called mirror marketing. We just wanted to show the user themselves back, show the transformations they were going through, show what they had been able to accomplish, celebrate them, let the community celebrate them, and create this really uplifting community. And that's how we grew by 57,000%. That was it. Being something uplifting, knowing that this was about a community, never losing sight of the fact that on the other side of these devices, on the other side of your Instagram account, they're real people. And that we all understand. And empowering people, lifting them up, giving them a chance to celebrate, and quite frankly, pushing them and holding them to a standard. If you're in the impact theory army, I know one thing about you. Nice. You're not afraid of hard work. That's a guarantee. So build that community that has an ethos, and it goes like this. Thought leaders are at the top. Thought leaders are usually the people that nobody understands. They're the researchers, the people writing most of the time, the abstracts. Influencers are the ones that can actually digest that information and bring it out in a way that people can relate to, and then the masses ultimately are who you're selling to. What you're looking for are 1,000 screaming fans. People who are absolutely rabid about the product that you have. It has changed their life, and they want to tell anyone and everyone about it. Now, when most people think of getting to the influencers that can help them find those 1,000 screaming fans, they think of famous people. But really, you guys should be thinking of people like this. In today's world, this is the cast of a musical. I forget which one, but between them, they have hundreds of thousands of followers. And they're very easy to build a relationship with. In social media right now today, it is very easy to find people who are undervalued. I just found one yesterday. I was so over the moon. He's become my obsession to tell people about. It's a guy named Dr. Peter Attia, an absolutely unbelievable human being who knows more about nutrition and human metabolism than virtually anybody alive on the planet. And he's got 2,300 followers on Instagram. So one of the brightest minds in the world has said, I want you to like my photo, which means you can get his attention. That's the power of social. So finding people, this is Jenna Marbles, somebody that we worked with at Quest. She reaches over 20 million people a day, and the way that we did something with her was not to pay her money. She's obsessed with her little dogs, and we sewed little doggy outfits for them and sent her a whole bunch of product. She was so moved by the fact that we sent her dogs clothes that she took pictures of them and all the product that we sent, and we got 20 million people seeing our product for no money or for the cost of dog sweaters. All right, how to generate social momentum. You've got to identify the influencers. You need to add value to their community. Adding value is absolutely critical. You need to figure out what's meaningful to them. Is it likes? Is it shares? And I'll just tell you right now, if it's me, take that selfie, homie. I want a selfie with some big smiles. Tag me and post it, right? I'm trying to build an audience. And I can get into why when I do my endless Q&A, which, by the way, I always make a promise to anybody that watches one of my talks. At the end of the talk, I will stay and answer questions until every single question has been answered. I've stayed until 3:30 in the morning before. I will stand in the parking lot. I will do whatever it takes. I will answer every single question you have. I accept hugs like a madman, so you just can't even imagine. Go above and beyond for people. Really show. When Cage watched all 24 hours, the whole team was freaking out because we thought it was going to be some lonely hours at like 3 a.m., and there was Cage rocking it out. Turn relationships into partnerships. At the end of the day, hopefully your business is meaningful. Hopefully it's doing something positive for the world, so it's not exactly a bad thing to turn it into a real business model. You want to put out amazing, impactful content consistently. Again, get so good they can't ignore you. If you haven't built a following, the truth is, and remember you're anti-fragile now, the truth is your content isn't good enough. So get better. Focus all of your energy on getting better. All right. Make sure that your content in and of itself is valuable. I put out almost 7 hours of content every week, and we're looking to almost double it. See if anybody on the team has a heart attack. No, they look good. And we're going to, in doing that, all we're thinking about is adding value in that piece of content, that you would want to watch that piece of content regardless. They don't think of it as marketing. They think of it as just something that they wanted in their lives. All right, I'll leave you with this. Remember, it does not matter who you are today. It doesn't matter if you're the kid that's laying in bed and spends 3 hours there because you're too lazy to cross and grab a sweatshirt. It only matters who you want to become and the price you're willing to pay to get there. If you pay that price, you can have anything you want in life.